Today let's take a look at probably my favourite warehouse guitar speaker, the ET-65. Hi, I'm Paul and welcome to Zilla Cabs. You'll probably know that at Zilla we load most of our cabs with Celestions, but I also like other speakers. Warehouse guitar speakers, or WGS for short, are a brand that are growing in popularity and have been for well over a decade. I've had plenty on the bench over the years and they were kind enough to send us out a bunch for testing. So let's take a look at one of my favourites, the ET-65. Before we go any further, I want to ask a big favour. If you like the videos we make, then please like and subscribe, or better still, share this video on social media or your favourite forum. It really does help us out and gets us to a larger audience. Now, if you're familiar with WGS, you probably know they like to base their speakers on existing models by other companies. In this case, the ET-65 is their take on Celestion's G1265, a speaker that I really like. I find it works just as well in open back combos as it does in closed back cabs, and I get this from the ET-65 too. I think from the WGS range, it's probably my favourite for hard rock, as it can really handle pinch harmonics and lead lines. In the next track, notice how tight it stays on the palm mute sections. Talking about how tight it can sound, it's important to mention that we've used our Fatboy 2x12 with a closed back. The Fatboy is designed to get you that big tight sound, getting close to what a 4x12 does, but in a smaller box. If you want to open the sound up a little, check out the design function on our website, where you can play around with how our cabs sound, closed or open back, and with a variety of speakers. Moving on, I think it's generally helpful to hear speakers in the context of an A-B comparison. Considering back in the day the G1265 came along as a high-powered replacement to the greenback, it probably makes sense to hear the ET-65 compared to the warehouse guitar speaker's version of the greenback, the green Beret. You probably noticed there wasn't a huge change in the first track we just played. It's harder to notice the difference at the edge of Breakup, but in a more classic rock style setting the difference is quite clear. The Green Beret has some of that sizzle, whereas the ET65 sounds quite different. Anyway, to wrap things up, here's a track that I really love. In the last piece, we've upped the gain and played a bit more lead, as I think that's where the ET65 shines. You'll hear how the Green Beret seems to sit back a little, where I find the ET65 steps forward. Sitting forward in the mix is something that I generally find Celestion speakers do that bit better, but here the ET65 sounds great and shines through. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and until next time, stay cool, hang tough and riff hard.